When students are starting school remotely, making sure the programs work is obviously a big deal.
But this is what many North Carolina parents and students experience today. Messages saying no access, program is down. Not how you want to start the first day of school during an already challenging time.
Right, the system was only down a few hours, but it was long enough to cause plenty of frustration.
We have team coverage of the back-to-school glitch. We start with WFMY News 2's Grace Holland, who has reaction from Triad school districts.
School leaders say the first day of school can be challenging in the best of circumstances, but a crash of a statewide site was the last thing they expected.
We even heard that some students started logging on as early as 6 a.m. this morning. And then things slowed down to a crawl. We learned later that it was a statewide glitch.
Posts from local school districts started popping up on news feeds this morning as more and more students found problems logging into NCEDCloud. You may have heard of the programs like Canvas and PowerSchool. They're powered by this State Department of Public Instruction portal. State school leaders addressed the problem in a statement that reads, quote, "The vendor provider of NCEDCloud service confirmed that the product experienced a degradation in service this morning. The vendor will provide an explanation of the root cause once it has identified the source. In the meantime, the service is now working." That went out around lunchtime today, and GCS Superintendent Sharon Contreras says the state told districts it had just added new servers in recent weeks.
I don't believe it had to do with logging on, so many students logging on. It had to do with the portal that students sign into.
Some area districts asked students to log on to Zoom calls so they could at least be counted in attendance. Others asked them to be patient until those services were restored. But the big message from all of the districts I spoke to, including GCS, is that you will not be penalized for missing class or assignments today. They say that it is all part of the learning curve that we are all on right now.